Alright, so we're back in real time, and I did want to kind of show off this little pup trailer and explain that. You probably saw me in the time-lapse portion of the video where I tried to attach this little pup trailer to the back of the FDR trailer, and I haven't downloaded the latest trailers yet. This one's one of the ones I think that was still had an issue with it, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell this, and yeah, we'll just sell that. Alright. There we go. And so, let's see what else. I am working on still trying to figure out why the sawmill's not in the right location on the PDA. I've got it narrowed down, but I just haven't had time to fool around with it yet to get it worked out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we moved the loader over here. Yeah, I decided to go ahead, since we had some money built up, I decided to go ahead and get the FDR truck and short log trailer, and then move the loader over here. That way we can just load up stuff a lot faster, and then sell a bunch more wood at one time, start making some money quicker. So let's finish loading this up. While I'm loading this truck up, I do want to remind everybody that I have merchandise now for sale. I got some t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and stickers. And you can go to, there's a link in the video description, or you can just go to my website, nlagaming.com/merch, and you'll get to the Teespring site. And also, I do want to mention it's a little bit ways off, so I'll go ahead and mention it again later, but I just want to mention now I am going to be running a special on all that stuff, the merchandise, for the weekend of January 31st through February 2nd. So if you're interested in a t-shirt or a coffee mug or sticker or whatever, but maybe the funds just aren't quite there or something, or you're just waiting on some money to come in or whatever, I'll be having a little bit of a sale on some of that stuff. So be watching the Facebook page and the YouTube community tab. I'll put up a announcement when that's going to be, or what the promo code's going to be. But also I want to mention about that merchandise. I just threw together some ideas and some designs. As I get some sales on that stuff or some extra money or whatever, I'm probably going to be working with some kind of a graphics design company or something to get some some more professional looking and cooler looking designs for all that stuff, because I've got some good ideas. I just don't have the main thing is I don't have the rights to, like, or funds or whatever to purchase stock photos and stuff like that to make some really cool designs. So I got some ideas, I just don't have the the pictures and stuff to be able to do all that, and I don't want to subscribe to any of that stuff just for like one or two designs, because some of those things are pretty expensive. $10 for a single photo or something. Some of those places are ridiculous. But yeah, as I get some more sales or some extra money or whatever, I'll see if I can't work with somebody to get some good designs worked up. And if I don't get any sales at all, I may just shut the whole thing down. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I hope that somebody would buy something. If I can come up with a good design, I think they'll sell. So anyway, go check that out. anywaygaming.com/merch. Let's see if I can actually get out this time. Nope, cannot get out. I parked too close. Did that last time. I thought I had gotten a little bit of room left there. Guess not. There we go. We're starting to get some money built up here pretty quickly now. These big logs and this trailer really helps. One or two more loads like that and we should be able to buy something else. What I'd like to do is, well, we need to finish up this one track right here before we move anywhere else. I was going to say we could buy some land somewhere and then get started doing some real logging, but the thing with that is we're going to need some more equipment. We're going to need the low bed trailer or whatever. And I've got a different one I want to try, and it may work with this truck, I don't know. Yep. I was trying to get just the big one, and I'm getting just the little one. Hard to tell sometimes if they're what side they're on. I guess that'll do. Get this one big one back here. Yeah, I kind of like these big trees. I mean, it doesn't take long to fill up a trailer, and you get paid quite a bit for these things too. I haven't really, you know, like I need to take a maybe a spruce stage 5, the big main part of the trunk, and then compare it to this and see what they sell for. But it's got to be more. Just trying to adjust it. Got another one that's messed up over here. That one, as I was swinging over it, got messed up in the grapple. Making a mess here real quick if I don't watch it. Ah, why did I move that? Can't see what I'm doing. Alright, well, just forget that one. We'll take care of that. I think I have a chainsaw. Yeah. There we go. Chip all that up later. So speaking of chips, you'll notice in my game save here, I don't have the Expendables wood chip dump ramp. I had added that in originally as a placeable that was already there. All you had to do was have it in your mods folder. Well, that didn't work because of the way I had set up the items.xml file. It wasn't set up properly, and I didn't know that because I was using Shy Wizard's on YouTube, Shy Wizard's tutorial to place that, and turns out I had to have some kind of like wood chips extra bit of code added in there, and Joker over at Rebel Login actually figured that out. So I will be adding that back in. If you go to my website right now as I'm recording this and download this map, it will not have the Expendables wood chip dump ramp as a already placed placeable. It will just be empty over there. So I'm going to be adding that back in, and now that we got that figured out, and You know, if you want to use it, that's okay. If not, you know, you don't have to. Well, actually, you know what, matter if I may just leave it off there, because not everybody may want to use that, because you have to have the Expendables wood chip trailer as well. I don't know, I'll think about that some more, but I may just leave it off. That way it opens all that area up for placeables if you want to put something else in there. Oops. Don't want to upset the apple cart there. There we go. Some of these small ones, I may just not even worry about those things. Just chip them up. If it's not in a big pile or something, it's really not worth my time to try to get them. So if that was a whole tree there, they're all grouped together nice. See, I hate that. Every time I start moving, they all get out of whack. Start sliding around in the grapple, which I don't think that's anything. That's just the physics of the logs in the game. I don't think that's FDR's problem. Okay guys, so like I stated before, you see the sawmill's not in the right spot on the PDA. If someone can help me figure that out, or if you know how to fix that, you know, either fix it and send me the XML or .i3d or whatever, because I've looked at it a couple times now trying to figure that out. I sort of know what it is, but every time I've tried something it doesn't work. So and the reason I'm asking for help on that is because I need to get that fixed, because if I can get that fixed, I'm going to submit this map to Giants for consoles. So, because they're, other than the mud script, which I will probably end up having to take out, and possibly the big trees on this map, everything else should be okay with Giants. I think. I don't think there's any other warnings or errors or anything. Oh, come on, get that. Why is it not getting that one over there? There it goes. Yeah, so this map should, I think, should fly right through Giants testing. I'm hoping. But we'll see. Stupid stumps. might save that one. I'll never know. I really hate these little small pieces. I hate filling with them. They don't do nothing. They don't sell for much. Oh boy. Okay, I didn't think I had that one in there good, but it looked good from the back. Let's try this again. Let's go throw that one that fell off back on. Two fell off. I guess that'll stay. Yeah, if we go strap it real quick, it'll stay. Alright. That's a pretty good size load there. Could have put a few more on the middle bunk, but anyway. One or two more on the front bunk. Yeah, I couldn't make the cell point too much taller because then this cell point right here would have gotten pretty tall. I was actually trying to put the cell point like here at the end, but then it got way up in the sky. So it's kind of weird how that thing works. Because the way it works is you can't see it, of course, because it's invisible. But there's a giant box around this log rack right here. It extends out to about the inside corners or edges of this marker, and that's how you're able to drive in there and sell them. And then also it goes up about as high as these posts right here. So anything higher than that is not going to sell. And so once you place that, you can make it however big you want to, but it's just however you make it big or tall, it adjusts, it affects this icon here. And I don't know, maybe there's a way to put that icon in a different spot, but I just haven't fooled around with it enough to figure it out. $315,000. And like I said, we'll just finish out this one track right here. It's not very big. We won't be here much longer. And then we'll have enough money built up by then to purchase another track of timber. I'll tell you what, before we get too much further along, I am going to very quickly chip up some more of this stuff. We're starting to get things opened up now. I want to get rid of these stumps too. These things are problematic. Oops. Guess that's one way to stop. Yeah, so right now the plan is, I just got this map, Switchback Canyon, finished up, and here before too much longer, I'm going to be finishing up Ransom Ridge, and I'm also still waiting on Serious Mods to finish up his edits to the interior, and then I'll finish up the remainder of everything that needs to be done, and we'll try to get that map out pretty soon. I was hoping we'd already had it out by now, but I think there was some stuff that kind of went down with the map. I think somebody got in on the server and got it and tried to, I don't know, do something with it or whatever. But I mean, if they did get a copy of the map, it's not really that big a deal, because at this point the map has changed so much since they got it that it's not even really much of the same map anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal to me. But anyway, kind of got Serious Mods upset or disinterested, or what do you want to call it, unmotivated to finish up the map. But I'll have to send him a message here a little bit and see if we can't get that moving along again. But that's the interior. We got big plans for that thing. We're planning on having sort of like a production sawmill in there. It's gonna be really cool. We can get everything figured out. And so then, once the Ransom Ridge and the interior are done and out there in the public, I'm probably going to do maybe 1 or 2 more maps for 19, and that's going to be it. I'll just focus on, making videos, and by then I'm sure it'll be time for, news about Farming Simulator 21 to be coming out, and we'll be learning some information about that, I guess. And hopefully they'll make it a little bit easier to do the mapping, because they actually made things a little bit more difficult from 17 to 19, especially with the sell points. So, because the sell points used to be you just added the sell point sort of, I'll call it file, where you import a mod or whatever to the map. Used to, you just be able to import it and it was automatically kind of there. Now you have to add it to the default items, and I don't don't know, it's kind of weird. And the stuff about the PDA map, you know, I don't like that. I wish there was an easier way to adjust the icons on the PDA so you could make adjustments where needed instead of the way it is now. I can't even figure out the sawmill. The shop icon's okay, I can handle that one, but for some reason the sawmill icon's giving me fits. Alright, so that one doesn't want to cut. Sometimes you got to come at it from a different angle, you know, cut. Alright, well I know this is boring, but just hang with me just for a couple more minutes here. We'll get all this stuff cleaned up and get back to logging. Be long, we'll need some kind of wood chip trailer. Yeah, I really like this Brooks wood chipper. I've used this thing. I used it a good bit at 17. And, I've used it quite a bit at 19. It's pretty handy because it will cut down trees, chip them up, and grind the stumps all in one piece of equipment. And if you can do it just right, it'll cut down the tree without chipping it up. I know it's hard to believe, but it'll do it. You have to get just at the right spot, like when it first starts to give you the little deal about cutting, like right there where it's, you know, like when the wood chips start appearing. If you can get it just right. I'll see if I can demonstrate on this little small tree over here. So you just kind of got to like inch up to the tree. Watch it not work, but oh yeah, okay, it didn't work. Anyway, sometimes it'll do, sometimes it won't, but let's just go around and get the pieces now. Let's not worry about the stumps too much. Get the stumps later. And one more piece right here standing up. And let's get this big stump right here while we're here. It's in the way. Yep, there we go again. Just doesn't want to cut from some angle for some reason. Alright, let's cut that off. And we're just about needing some more trees cut. Only got like 3 or 4 little piles left. So let's get the truck backed in there. You know, one thing I'd really like to see in Farming Simulator 21, which I doubt they're going to do it, is some sort of a terrain deformation. Like, for instance, right here where we're driving over all this grass, what I'd love to see is, I don't know how in the world they would do it, but what I'd love to see is for the grass, when you drive over it, you know, X number of times, for the grass to start dying or turning into dirt or, you know, something. That'd be kind of cool. And like when it rains, actually have trucks get stuck in the mud and stuff like that. That'd be fun. Where you'd have to like hook on with a winch and, you know, or push the trucks out. That'd be a lot of fun. Just add a bit more realism to the game. But, you know, they're stuck on this engine that they use, this game engine, so I doubt that they're going to switch up from that very much. But, you know, you never know. They could surprise us and do something totally different, but then probably be a nightmare for map makers. I don't know. Maybe not, but... Something else I'd like to see too is, you know, Giants, I'm assuming, has some kind of a program that they run, you know, when they're evaluating mods for console. And because what happens, from what I understand, of course I haven't done this yet, but what I understand is that when they find something that's going to cause a problem, they just send the map back to you, or the mod back to you, whatever, and they say, you know, fix this. But then once you fix that, there may be 5 other things wrong that they didn't tell you the first time. At least that's, you know, like, again, that's what I understand to how it works. But so you'll send the map back, and then they'll find the next thing that's wrong, and they'll say, oh, gotta fix this. So I wish that there was some way in Giant's editor to run something that says, okay, you gotta fix these, and this, you know, and this will solve the whole problem. Because I mean, it's work on Giants to check all these mods. Why can't they release something to the modders where we can check it and eliminate some of their work? I don't know, maybe they're trying to keep their jobs, but it just makes sense to have something like that where the modders can check for these types of things before Giants even gets it. That way it solves a lot of time issues for everybody. It saves a lot of time. But I guess that's too simple. Alright everybody, well I think I've kind of gone over a bit on time from what I was kind of wanting to do. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of sign off here, and I'm going to go ahead and finish loading this truck up though. And y'all can watch, but I'll get this truck loaded up real quick, just this last little part right here. Then we come back next time, I'm going to have some more trees cut, and we'll try to finish out this little tract of timber right here. I don't think there's all that much left. We could probably finish it maybe next episode. Maybe one more after that. But anyway, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll finish up this tract right here we're on, and then we'll buy us another piece of land somewhere and get busy logging somewhere else. But I think what I want to do is I'm hoping that by the time I finish up this tract right here, we'll be able to, you know, purchase some more equipment, and we'll have us like a log, low bed trailer, and I'll see about maybe getting the Hayes truck. I have an edited version by K-Man that performs a good bit better than the stock version, and hopefully that will solve some issues with the rollovers. But anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Talk to you later.